In this video, I'm going to walk you through the rehab of a sprained ankle with one late stage rehab exercise that most people almost never do. That is a total game changer for injury prevention. There are 3 phases of rehab that we want to go through with ankle rehab. So phase 1 is our range of motion phase. So we want to restore the range of motion with some very basic exercises. Active range of plantar flexion, so pointing the toes like a ballet dancer. Dorsiflexion, pulling the toes up towards your shin. Inversion, pointing the big toe down and inwards. And eversion, pulling the front of the foot up and outwards. Single leg balancing is going to challenge that sensory motor system, so standing on one leg and maintaining your balance. And this can be made harder by basically standing with your eyes closed or onto a pillow or cushion, which creates some unstable surface. A knee to wall stretch is great for helping ankle dorsiflexion, and ankle dorsiflexion is something that's almost always limited after ankle sprain, so it's great to do those exercises to improve that again. Also walking with a heel to toe gait pattern, so we're trying to restore a normal walking pattern as quickly as we possibly can in order to make sure that we don't have secondary effects of the injury. Phase 2 is now our strengthening phase. So we're going to do our phase 1 exercises as a warm-up, so maybe 1 to 2 sets of these. Then we're going to go into some calf raises with double legs and single legs, which strengthens the calves and the Achilles. A star excursion on the floor and on a step works on dynamic strength of the ankle. A Bosu's single leg balance exercise works the sensory motor system much more hard than our previous exercises. Split squats are great for strengthening the entire leg whilst also working the flexibility of the ankle. And single leg Romanian deadlifts also strengthen the posterior chains, the hamstrings and calves and glutes, while working the proprioception at the same time because you're on that one leg, so you get that instability. In the next phase, we're talking about the exercise that no one does that you really need to do to supercharge your rehab. Before we do, leave a like for the video and subscribe if you're liking these videos. Phase 3 is our performance and power phase. So this is where we're going to do some plyometric drills, so hopping and landing on a Bosu. And both of these ensure the soft tissues are capable of both generating power and accepting load, load acceptance on that injured limb when you land. Depth jumps can work on reactive power of the soft tissues and also on the stretch sorting cycle called the rate of force development. Rate of force development jumps with sensory motor training. This works on the speed at which you can engage the muscles called rate of force development, but also with the added component of surprise, so that your brain has to process info while landing and turning. So that rate of force development and sensory motor training is huge in terms of rehab for an ankle. And it is something that not many people do. One of the ways you can do this is by having a partner with you when you do your rehab, doing a jump, a land, and before you land, the partner can indicate which way you're going to jump off that landing. So while you're in the air, you get told which way to go and your brain's having to compute that very quickly on the landing to create that change of direction. This makes it more like real life when playing sports, when you're unaware of exactly what movements you're going to make before you do it. Each phase will be as long as it takes to do the exercises without pain. Once in the power and performance phase, you can start integrating back into sports and gradually progress towards competition. If you do all this and follow these steps, your ankle is going to be in peak physical preparedness for sport and life. And once you've done your ankle rehab and you're feeling fit and feeling strong, what are you going to do next? Well, check out this video on fitness goals and find out.